from getting fired?
I have zero money. I have no income.
No.
Everyone, there's all these. I love the videos. Everyone's like, he's literally have zero money. I'm
Are you
pulling money out of my savings to make
or
rent
are
next
you
month.
being serious?
Am I being? Why would I lie about that? What's cool about being
People
broke?
with voices like
Fucking
ours, Rocky doesn't believe. Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm very broke. It sucks. Like it's not
You
fun.
need a
I've
couple.
lost 10 pounds because I really haven't been eating much, and I've been doing a dry
No,
January.
don't do that. I'm a sucker for that type of shit. You need a
No,
couple.
I mean I'm not looking for like the sympathy struggle thing, but like this is what's currently going on. Like I've just been so focused on this, and I've not
Don't
like put my
cash
health to the
a
side. I'm
dollar.
still like working out and stuff, but I just haven't. I've missed a few meals. I didn't have dinner tonight. I'm good though. It's fine.
His ribs touching.
Do you guys
Nah,
believe
I'm not
King
that
or am
bad.
I about to get catfished out of some more money?
No, I'm not. Also, by no means am I begging for money. You'll at the beginning of the YouTube video, I do have like a direct to cam, like, hey, like if you enjoy this content and you want more, like, I mean, I have a PayPal link in my YouTube, so like every cent that goes into from donations will literally go right back into the show.
Wow. What's good, people? It's your boy, The Kitchen. Now, it appears, off of the heels of Julian being fired from the RORY&MAL podcast, he is in fact on very, very bad times. Yes, as you heard in the beginning, he is struggling with his finances. So much so he's even gone into his savings to survive. And this comes off the heels of him announcing his new podcast, Something Wrong with the P, which premieres today. And you guys should actually go check it out. It's not a bad podcast. I just finished watching it. And it's obvious that it's his first one. But once he finds his feet, once he finds his niche, I feel like it could be a very successful podcast. So I advise you guys to give it a listen. It is also something that he's very passionate about, and he's talked about this, how it was far from easy trying to get certain things ready for the podcast, certain equipment that he needed in order to get the podcast started. He just talks about a lot and how it led him to today in this clip.
When I tell you a lot of my friends stepped up and made this possible for me, I mean it. One of my friends is lending me a camera. It's a Blackmagic.
Whoa.
I would not be doing this had he not lent me that. And another good friend of mine who did have a show for a bit and kind of hung it up, had a couple of these Shure microphones, the one you see me in like the clip using. That's all the equipment you see. Most of it was lent by friends, although I did come out of pocket on all of the memory cards. And you know how this shit adds up. Memory cards, fucking hard drives. I bought a couple studio lights from Amazon, just to have one, so I had to get blackout curtains for my living room so I could control all the lighting at all times. Um, I bought the 810 Mini, my switcher board, which was not cheap. I spent fucking $1,400 on this goddamn board.
So as you can tell, he's been through a lot in trying to get this podcast together, and hopefully people receive it well, because it does seem like he went through hell and back just to get this thing started. And hopefully this is all just a small setback for a massive comeback. This is, I guess, one of the times where your back is against the ropes and you have no option but to fight, swing back, or cower. And the choice is really up to you, and it feels like Julian is a fighter. It seems like he is not going down without a fight, and I applaud him for that. Most content creators, or so-called content creators, they love to talk the talk. Oh, they love it, but when it comes to actually doing it, when it comes to action, they come up with these excuses as to why they couldn't do said thing. So when push comes to shove, whether his podcast does well or it fails, you have to give it to Julian because he got up and tried. But how do you guys feel in the comments? Do you feel like RORY&MAL were kind of low for kicking Julian off the podcast, so much so that he's now struggling with his finances? Do you guys feel like this is one of the many things that Julian has to conquer and overcome himself? But like I said, let me know in the comments. It's your boy, The Kitchen. Deuces.
Have any other income coming in? Do you have a hard out, or are you like giving yourself 6 months to see where this
There's
goes?
no out because I really do believe in what I'm capable of and what I can build. And I know this is a labor of love. I know the guys like RORY&MAL came from a very unique situation. Like that obviously was a much bigger breakup, a much bigger moment. And there was at the time the
Alley
podcast
oops and a
bubble
half.
before it popped, there was a lot of money on the table
Mm-hmm.
for that. I'll
Mm-hmm.
be honest, like I'm not talking to any companies. I have no pending offers. Let's see how it plays out. Episode 1. There's none of that's on the table. I'm just doing this because I feel like I fell in love with this art form, and
Mm-hmm.
for people, again, this is not. It sounds bad what I'm about to say, but I'm not taking a shot at them. But to have my microphone ripped away from me under the assumption that, well, that's it. He's done with this space. It's over for him. That didn't sit well with me, and I really wanted to continue doing this as an art form, as a genre, because I loved doing this. No matter how difficult my time was there, no matter how the ups and downs or whatever, what have you, I fell in love with this work, and to have it like feel like I was just, oh well, that's it. That was a cool phase for 3 years. That I couldn't do that.
Oh, is that how long you was? 3 years? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.